Preparation of German traditional meals is mostly time consuming. In this video, I would like to share with you 3 tips on how to cook German dishes smarter. So we're gonna start with the obvious. The first thing is meal planning and grocery shopping. So if you don't do your meal planning and also grocery shopping, the cooking won't happen and you will end up eating whatever you find in your fridge or in your pantry. And trust me, that's not gonna be as good as the traditional German meal. I actually do my meal planning every Friday, and this is such a relief to know what I'm gonna eat every day for dinner. I actually do my meal planning with Asana, and this is a tool that helps me a lot because there I can store a list of the dishes that I would like to cook on the weekly basis. On those cards, as you can see, there are some pictures and also some contained the recipe links, mostly to my cooking blog. So for example, here we've got a Linsensuppe. I open the card, I click on the link, and then I copy the grocery list to notes where me and my husband can see it and do the grocery shopping wherever we can. The second tip is to cook once, eat twice. I never cook only for one day. You can do that, for example, perfectly with potatoes, where you can cook a bunch of them and then create different dishes from the potatoes that you cooked. You can do the mashed potatoes, you can do the jacket potatoes, and then you can cut them and make potato salad, for example. You can also cut them and do the pan-fried potatoes, so there are plenty of options. You don't need to eat necessarily every day the same thing. And also, when I cook, for example, schnitzel, meatballs, Austrian spinach dumplings, bread dumplings, and the normal potato dumplings, as well as cabbage rolls or beef rolls, I always make more and put some in the freezer. And the third tip is to prepare ahead those parts of the dishes that take the most time. And this is what our grandmothers did. They cooked once and they made several dishes from this water they cooked. And I think this is very interesting, and therefore I would like to show you how I do this. Because I can, for example, cook in 45 minutes of active time meat for 7 different meals, which is great. And this is the beauty about the German cuisine, because we do have a lot of dishes that are stews, and then we also do have a lot of dishes where the cooked meat is used. So in this case, I bought 2 kilo of beef topside and also 1 kilo of soup meat. And from this, I cooked 4 portions of a beef stew with green beans. I also cooked beef noodle soup, and those are 2 portions of that. I also made 2 portions of a beef udon soup because that's one of my husband's favorite. And then I also had thinly sliced beef. Those were around 4 to 6 portions, and those slices can be served with a horseradish sauce and noodles and the lingonberry sauce, as well as the Frankfurt green sauce and boiled potatoes. The same thing you can also do with chicken. You can cook a chicken soup and then use the broth and part of the chicken to create another beautiful dish, which is called Hühner Fricassee. Hühner Fricassee here in Germany is usually served with rice. You can also do it with pork. So for example, from 1 large pork neck, you can do small pork roast. You can also fry some schnitzels from there. You can make geschnitzeltes, which in this case is a pork meat that is cut in fine slices and fried in the pan with some onion, and you can also add some mushrooms. And by the way, the Schweinebraten doesn't have to be always served with potato dumplings. You can also eat it cold with some bread and horseradish. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that this was helpful, and I did encourage you to cook a little bit more of the German food. Now, when you know how quick it can be, I know that most of you also do like to cook, so maybe you have some tips for me or for our audience how you save time when cooking. Please let us know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. I am actually filming this in our caravan because we are now in Prague in Czech Republic, but we did film some German dishes for you on our way here, so I hope that you're gonna stay tuned for that. Next week I will be showing you what we have eaten in the wonderful state of Thuringia. Yes, there is the Thuringia sausage from, so I really hope that I'm gonna see you next week. Bye!